Okay, so this is my first ever YouTube video. It's gonna be bad, it's gonna be cringy. Just, don't worry about it. It's gonna get better eventually. I will be doing more of these in the future because I actually really enjoyed recording and editing and all that. But anyways, so this is my first ever true solo trip, so I hope you enjoy. I'm sure most of us have probably had that random friend that just does crazy things on a random Tuesday. But what about your employed friend who just randomly decided to go to Iceland on a Wednesday? Well, that employed friend on a random Wednesday that felt like going to Iceland at 3 in the morning, yeah, that'd be me. Let's do it. Yeah, that felt just as awkward to record as you probably thought it did. Okay, but on a real note now, we're actually headed to our Uber. The only problem is we were supposed to be at the airport at 3:30 and it's now 3:22. So just praying that I have no problems and that I can maybe get through security with as little time as possible. So we'll see. Well, that was fun. Only had to wait 30 minutes in line just to check my bag and get a boarding pass. But hey, we're going through security. I have an hour until my flight, so hoping for the best here. Editor Tyler here. I was actually quite nervous during this time because literally like 30 to 40 minutes went by and not a single employee showed up. As I said in the video, I had an hour until my flight and I'm like, I still gotta go through security. I gotta do all this. There's people in front of me. Like, I genuinely wasn't sure if I was even gonna make my flight at this point. And it was also 3 in the morning, already in a bad mood. I had maybe 2 hours of sleep at best. So, yeah. Yeah, so one thing I haven't talked about yet is why I really decided to do this trip. The main goal of this trip is to see the northern lights, and if everything goes well, I have an excursion booked where hopefully I'll be sleeping underneath the northern lights, so we'll see how this goes. But first, we're gonna take a little trip down to Boston, where we have a 3-hour layover sadly, but good news is I'll probably be hungry and sleep deprived, so it's probably a much needed layover. Well, just got to Boston. Had me a little burger from Wahlburgers. Used to have that in Atlanta for baseball tournaments. There's a little nostalgia there. But 2.5 hours down, we have a 3-hour layover, so if you need to find something to do to kill the time, we'll figure something out. And then we got 5 more hours until we're in Iceland. Getting excited. Okay, well, I've officially walked around the entire airport, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm just gonna lay here. It's all sprouted out. This is nice. Okay, so the audio in this clip got a little messed up, but basically what I was saying here is that during when I booked this trip, there was only 2 things I was really worried about going wrong. First one was the weather while I was there being really bad and I wouldn't be able to see the northern lights due to all the clouds and the storms and everything. And then the second one was my excursion that's really the main portion of this trip being canceled or rescheduled. One, because that's just something I wanted to do, but then 2, if it got canceled, I no longer had the place to stay for a night, which was really worrying me. So I don't know if you can really tell in the clip, but I was pretty stressed. I literally said I was in panic mode at one point because I didn't have a place to stay. It's like my whole plan was get there on Wednesday, get picked up Thursday morning, go on my little excursions, have me the time of my life, and then come on back. I didn't have a place to stay. I'm in a foreign country. It's my first time solo traveling. I didn't know what to do. We gotta figure this out. But Mom, if you're watching this, just know I didn't tell you this when it happened because I knew I was gonna figure it out. And I didn't want you to worry. So don't worry, I got this. Please enjoy my editing skills here. But anyways, we're about halfway through our flight. Need to go to the bathroom, so here's a little bathroom review. Nothing crazy, but exactly what you'd expect. We made it. We're officially in Iceland. And I'm not gonna lie, it is just as cold as I thought it would be. Can't really see too much right now. Just bought a bus ticket, so hopefully gonna get picked up soon and get taken to my hotel, and just praying I make it there at this point. It's been a long day. We got our bus. Pretty nice bus. Plenty of leg room. Bunch of snow outside. How's it going? Well, got dropped off. Gotta walk to my hotel. It is fucking freezing, excuse my language. But At least the views looks cool. Reminds me of just like a small little town. I like this. Well, we'll see what happens. So, forgot to record myself walking to the hotel, but that's also slightly because I forgot to pull directions up before getting off the bus with Wi-Fi. So here's some photos of what it looked like when I was walking through. I'm new to this. Give me some slack. All right, time for a little room tour. So you walk in. Obviously, we have the finest of the finest accommodations here. Nice little safe. Got all the cabinets that you need. Little place to put my suitcase. Of course, the room itself is absolutely luxurious. Got plenty of room. Nothing but the finest accommodations here. Great view of our neighbors. But honestly, the bathroom's actually pretty nice. It's got a nice shower head up there. Nice little aesthetic and everything. And then a little towel rack over there. So honestly, might not be anything special, but for the little time that I'm going to be here, I'm going to be out for the majority of it anyway, so this works good enough. So, hey, we made it. All right, well, thankfully, the hotel has some power adapters, or else I would have been absolutely screwed when it comes to charging my phone or anything. So, got lucky there. And the guy at the receptionist desk recommended a place that had late night food, so it's called Mandy. We're going to go try it out. Apparently, it's like really good shawarma, so never had that, but we'll try. Well, it's only been 5 minutes. And the restaurant that he told me to go to, I already can't find it. So we're walking back where we came from. We're gonna start over again. Okay, take 2 to find some food. Better prepared this time. Actually looked up the directions instead of just trusting what the guy told me. Turns out what the guy said was correct. I just didn't walk far enough, apparently. I needed to keep going straight and I took left when I shouldn't have. Anyways, crisis averted. I'm no longer freaking out. I was lost for a good minute there, but hey, we're good. We're good. We're chilling. And I already found like 3 different bars I'm gonna go to tomorrow, so it feels like home. In case you were wondering, yes, America has made it to Iceland. Finally found the place. Got myself some lamb shawarma, so can definitely say I've never had lamb shawarma before, so hope it's good. Now I'm gonna go find myself a drink at this little gas station I saw a lot of people were at, so it's gotta be like good, right? Okay, we finally made it back. I finally have some food. It might be almost 1 in the morning in Iceland time, but like, hey, we figured it out. Turns out it was literally just like a straight shot, like all the way to the city center, take a left, that's where it was. We know now. Anyways, if you know me, Dr. Pepper is my favorite drink, and I got like the Icelandic version. I mean, I'm assuming it's the same thing, but the bottle looks cool. And we're going out my comfort zone a little bit. We got a lamb shawarma burrito. There's some other people inside when I was ordering that were eating one, and I mean, it looked insanely good. So I'm hoping it's good. First bite, it's pretty good. Okay, after drinking like a sip or 2 of this, it is way less sugary here than it is in America. Like, it's actually kind of crazy how different it tastes. And I still can't get over the little bottle cap. I'm just not used to that. Okay. Official first day 1, full day here that is. But apparently it snowed everywhere last night, so I'm about to go walk to this beer garden and see how that goes. So it turns out it's actually currently snowing, so we're pulling out the big boy jacket. Hopefully we stay warm. If you ever come to Iceland, make sure you have some snowshoes, because if I didn't have these, I would have fallen probably 150 times already today. So I didn't record me getting the food or eating or anything like that, but I got the fish and chips. I'll insert the photo here. But this fish and chips was so good. They make the batter in-house, so it was absolutely amazing. But what was crazy is it was easily the freshest fish and chips I've ever had. And I asked the bartender, I said, like, how do y'all do this? Like, do you ship it in daily or how's it work? He just kind of looked at me for a second and goes, it's actually, that thing was swimming a few hours ago. So yeah, easily the freshest fish and chips I've probably ever had, or will have. Okay, just left the beer garden. It was pretty good, actually, I'm not gonna lie. One of the freshest fish and chips I think I've ever had in my life. We're about to go shop, see what we can get, see if we can get some cool Icelandic apparel, and then we'll go from there.
I mean, this is amazing. This is so beautiful. Like, this is awesome. I'm like actually in awe right now. I feel like I could be Jack on the Titanic right now. It's like, let me just put my arms out. Like, I'm king of the world. This is awesome though. I mean, we got the beautiful view in the background. Got the little Viking ship. This is insane.
So after looking at the view for a little bit, I just kind of kept walking around. And ironically, after this clip that you see right here, someone actually stopped me for directions and thought I was actually from there. And I was like, God, am I that pale?
I mean, let's be honest here, Mom. You could definitely see me rocking one of these things. Like, I know for a fact I would rock like this black one right here.
Don't worry, I didn't buy it.
Oh my gosh. There's so many. They're everywhere. So I found a statue, and I'm not sure if they just forgot to finish it or if I'm just missing the meaning of this, but he's got some legs at least. Okay, just got back to the hotel. Got a little rained on if you couldn't tell, but kind of exhausted, but we got a long night ahead of us. We're just recharging for about an hour, and then we're gonna go to, hopefully, Sky Lagoon. It's like, Blue Lagoon sounded cool, and it's probably better in all honesty, but Sky Lagoon's a lot closer, and basically it's the same thing, and it has better views apparently. So we're gonna try that out, and then if we have enough time, we're gonna go to the lava show after, and if I end up going to this, it looks pretty cool. It's the only show in the world where they actually play with like real lava. My shopping trip, I went to so many different stores, but the only thing I got was this little hoodie. I thought it was cool. I wanted it in white, but they didn't have my size, but this black one still looks pretty cool. Okay, so we missed the Sky Lagoon and Blue Lagoon because we waited too long to get tickets for it, but we're trying to go to this lava show, but this public transportation system might be more confusing than New York. But anyways, we're trying to figure it out. Got some help from the receptionist again. He has to hate me by this point, but I think we're making it work. So hopefully we'll make it there and get to see some lava. Okay, update. I've given up on the bus situation. I'm just walking. We'll figure it out.
They found me. They're coming for me. I'm in trouble.
Very thin strands of lava. Where I have the stick is going to bend, and then underneath, sort of that inside section is able to fall out. The inside section is still liquid, it's still gooey. Yellow lava means it's going to be like above about 1,000 degrees Celsius. It's going to drop more.
Okay, so lava show is really cool. Literally got to actually hold a piece of lava in my hand. Crazy, but we're just gonna walk home now and then probably rest for a sec, change clothes, go get some food, and then find some bars to go to. Just live it up. All right, got on ice for our dinner. We're about to go to the restaurant that's just connected to the hotel, so hopefully it's good. And it's almost 9 p.m., so I'm just hoping they're still serving food at this point. And I'd really love some wine. Haven't had some in a while, so.
Ended up getting the meat soup, and it was surprisingly really good. Absolutely on fire as in temperature, but really good.
All right, it's day 2. Ended up not going out last night. I've had a little too much wine at dinner, so then ended up going back to my room for a minute and fell asleep by accident. So just called it a night, but not too bad. But now we're about to go get picked up by Troll, and this is where this trip's about to get amazing, I think. It's getting weird that I miss it, but they say my names were good. But we are here on the place for a 2-day adventure. Let's go. So we were on this bus. It was taking us for like a 2-hour trip to our first location, but we made our first stop and I was starving. So at like 9 a.m. again, got me an Icelandic hot dog. I was told I needed to try 2 things while I was here. Well, 3 things. First one being the meat soup that I had. Second one being this hot dog. And the third one being fermented shark. Yeah.
First stop of the day. There's actually 3 waterfalls here, but obviously this is the main one. Beautiful.
It's crazy. This is literally just the first stop and it's already spectacular. I mean, we got 3 waterfalls just all down here. It's awesome. It's kind of funny. Since I've been here, I've been mistaken for an Icelandic person, someone that's from Chelsea, but no one's pegged me to be an American yet. And I'm kind of surprised by that. But anyways, this is amazing out here. It's like if you're ever thinking about having a trip to Iceland, I mean, I'm only not even a quarter way through this and I'm already having an amazing time. So, do it.
The lava will cool down instantly.
Lunch was good. I succumbed to buy myself a new hat. Thought it looked cool. But not a bad spot for lunch, right? So for our second stop, this is Glacier Lagoon. Well, it was a 2-hour trip to get here. I may have stepped in a puddle and got my sock wet, but it's all worth it. This is cool. Ever seen just a lake full of glaciers? Oh, they're literally moving. You can see it. If only the Titanic knew better. We got Diamond Beach over a bridge that we're gonna go check out next. And then we're gonna go into Ice Cave in just a little bit too. But I mean, this is unbelievable. That's one big snowball. All right, we're getting ready. Got my headphones on.
All right, so guys,
I think we're good to go. This is cool. Currently exploring an ice cave all on my own right now. This is crazy. Oh, he's kind of low. Damn. We are crab walking at the moment. This is cool. Oh, shit. This thing goes far. So it turns out this entire area is actually one big glacier. It's like, yeah, there's snow underneath it. Like the ice caves I've been in just a minute ago. That's all it is. It's just covered in snow. This entire area is just straight ice. This is cool. It's cold though. Alright. Just finished with the Glacier ice caves. Now we're at this place called Diamond Beach. I think this is the last thing we do today. So hopefully I get some cool photos of that. But hopefully I'll get to see the Northern Lights later tonight. It's been sunny out. It's today over here, so hope it stays up.
don't know where else in the world you can say there are literal glaciers, or part of it, just casually on a black sand beach. Like, this is awesome. You know, the cool part is I can now say I've been to a black sand beach in Hawaii and now a black sand beach in Iceland. Very different climates, both still pretty cool. You know how the Vikings, when they found Greenland and Iceland, they named them the opposite of what they are, so that way other people would hear it and go to the other one, because they wanted to keep Iceland to themselves because it's so green and lush. I'm not seeing it. I know it's like, what is it, March 27th? I know it's like late March, but my God, I haven't seen a green grass at all. Like, damn.
Okay, it's been like an hour and a half now. We made it to our hotel, so let's give you a little tour real quick. So when you walk in, you know, nothing too special. Just got a bed, chair, heater, little place to hang your stuff, bathroom, of course, shower. Not too bad, but now I'm just hoping to see the Northern Lights, a little Aurora Borealis. It's like the guide that we have, he was telling us kind of like how to see it, what to expect. He told us the website to follow, and I've been looking at the website. It says in about 10 minutes is when it'll be active, or it'll have sufficient darkness to where it's a potential to see. And if the BZ level, whatever that is south, then there's a chance that we'll be able to see it where it's more active then. And as of right now, based on that website, it is south. So fingers crossed. Hope I get to see it. Even if it's just a little bit, I'll be happy. So we'll see what happens. Well, after about an hour of going in and out, trying to see what I could, we didn't get to see the Northern Lights. But maybe some other time we'll get lucky, but not tonight, it doesn't seem. It's already 11-ish. I'm gonna be up at a decent hour tomorrow, and Saturday didn't get to see him tonight. I have one more night that I might be able to, but as of right now, outlook is not looking good. So maybe we'll get lucky. You never know. Okay, last official day here in Iceland. Full day, that is. We're at, well, so every beach in Iceland apparently is all black sand, which makes a lot of sense. But this is, if someone is referring to Black Sand Beach, this is more than likely the one they're referring to. This is crazy.
I mean, you can't tell me this isn't what you would see as an Apple screensaver. I mean, just come on, look at this. It's insane. It looks so cool.
God, that's a big wave. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That was insane. Okay, other than almost getting swallowed, what's kind of crazy? This sand is literally all just pebbles.
Okay, we just got to the ice glacier hike set area that we're going to be doing. I'm not sure where we're going to be climbing at, but I was just told that we need a helmet, spikes, and an ice pick. So I really have no idea what to expect. Do I look ready or what?
So what you're seeing here is just one big frozen lake, but right here you can kind of catch a glimpse of this, what actually we're going to be hiking at. It's just a small portion of the actual glacier itself. The real thing stretches out for several miles, apparently.
From the eruptions, so actually in the beginning, also now in the far away, there's
This ice is 700 years old. So this crevasse we just walked in, it's only available during the winter time because normally there'd be water flowing through it. So this is like a once every few months that people get to even walk in the crevasse like we just did. So this is pretty cool. Okay, just had some lunch, and now we are at, I think, our final stop of the little expedition that I've been on. It is a crazy looking waterfall, and it looks like you can go to like an observation deck like way up there. Okay. This is a big voyage ahead of me, but all right, we're going up this. Hope the view's worth it. Okay, so I didn't get any videos myself up top because I was genuinely terrified of dropping my phone, but this is crazy. Well, for the last stop of this little expedition, this is well worth it. So if you're ever in Iceland and you're thinking about doing a little 2-day expedition to see everything, do it. You will not regret it.
So you can't hear what I was saying here because I was talking super low because I was embarrassed of being heard recording myself. But the gist of what I was saying was that there was a horrible storm on its way in, and it was undetermined whether or not we'd even make it back to Reykjavik that night. And obviously we kind of really wanted to because a lot of us had flights the next day. So we were just praying that it wouldn't be too bad and we'd be able to make it back into the city before all the roads got closed down.
All right, well, we made it back in one piece. We were actually one of the last cars to go past through the roadblocks before it closed, so we got pretty lucky that we made it back today. But as you can see, it is storming. Not the most pleasant thing in the world, but hey, it's all right. Good news is it's like 5:30 or something like that. So I'm gonna go home, rest for a little bit, and then we'll be back out, hopefully hit a few bars or something. I knew these snow goggles would come in handy eventually. Now I can actually see where the hell I'm going. This is good. Okay, just got back, went out for just another little trip. Get some gifts from my parents. So my dad has this cooler where he puts a bunch of different stickers of places he's been. So got him a little sticker just says Iceland on it to put on that little cooler. And then I got four shot glasses, all with a little Viking on them. That was pretty cool. So I'm sure the people at the front desk think I'm crazy, because I offered to trade them an American dollar for an Icelandic krona, but I didn't realize that it's coins until you get to like a certain level, I'm sure. But they ended up just giving me it for free, so I got 2 little Icelandic coins or kronas. Kind of cool. And then this one just has a little fish on it, basically like a little penny, I'm assuming. Okay, shower, recharged a little bit. We're about to head to this place called Bastard Brewery, I think. Apparently it's got good food and good beer, so let's do it. Here we are. It is wild. Every place I've been to, the food comes out here within like 5 minutes max. It's insane. But it's good though. So after I ate all my food and drank a few beers, I actually met a few people that lived in Nashville, and they told me that I needed to go to a bookstore nearby, and I was like, okay, you know, like I'll be wholesome for a night, it's fine, or at least an hour or two, like why not? So I went and checked it out.
West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains.
Not your typical bookstore.
I'm saved by trust. So close to my cross. I'm saved by cross.
Well, that bookstore bar was absolutely insane. But now we're headed to downtown Reykjavik to see what's all going on down here. I know there's an American bar or something about going there to watch the March Madness game, so we'll see if they're playing them. Hopefully they are. I mean, look at this. The entire downtown of Reykjavik is completely just like in puddles everywhere I step. Okay, update. I asked if they had March Madness and they basically didn't even know what I was talking about. So it's called the American Bar, but it's definitely not American. It's like 1 in the morning now. I think I might just be calling it a night. But this Reykjavik is amazing. This has been so much fun. Well, it's officially my last few hours here in Iceland. But I better go get some pastries from a local bakery. Heard they're actually pretty good, so I'm gonna try those out. Then head on to the airport and it'll be goodbye Iceland. God, this thing looks insanely good. We're just gonna walk around Iceland for a little bit, get a last few little looks in, eat this little pastry, and then we're gonna get on out of here. Had to get one last lunch in from a local pizza place where all of the pizza is made of sourdough, no matter what it is. Look at this thing. Absolutely incredible looking. Looks so good. Well, only got about an hour left, but this has been such an amazing trip. It's like if you're ever thinking about doing a true solo trip, like going 100% on your own, highly recommend it. If you're thinking about it, just go ahead, get the flight, book the hotel, do it. You won't regret it. And especially if you're thinking about coming to Iceland, it's just been amazing. Like top 3 trip for me, 100%. I'm ready to go home, but I'm kind of sad to leave here. I'm actually really gonna miss this place. It's been so much fun. The only question is, where do I go next?